So this is part 3 of the sea moss. So it has already cooled a little bit. It has boiled a little bit, not even maybe 3 minutes or so, just so that way it could get hot. And then I put it inside of the blender. You see this is only 1 ounce, and you see there's not much water in here either. All right, it's not much water, so you need less water with this sea moss. And we're going to go ahead and blend it up. Okay. Alright. That's not my coffee. That's not my coffee. Let's blend. Okay, so as you can see, it has blended. It's nice and creamy. Just turn it on one more time. Nice and creamy. Very well broken down. You will not see it creamy like this if you do not apply the heat for it to come together. All right, so now as you can see, it's a nice creamy sea moss. And we're going to go ahead and transfer it into the mason. Okay, you see how creamy it is? All right, nice and creamy it is. This is how you make the Jamaican sea moss, guys. All right, nice and brown, nice and good. All right, then of course you get your cheesecloth, and you apply the cheesecloth on top. And once you do that, you let it sit in the refrigerator. And after it sits in the refrigerator overnight, you come out with a nice gel. Okay, now it's all gelled, and this is the Jamaican sea moss. Even this had a little bit too much water in it, as you can see. All right, but it's still good. It's still nice. It's creamy, even a little chunky, but it's well put together. Okay, and you put your cheesecloth and you store it in the refrigerator. So this is how you make the Jamaican sea moss, guys. The Jamaican sea moss is not the same exactly texture, size, length as the previous sea moss that you guys are used to, but it does cream. It is great. It is real. The smell is different because it's closer to the ocean, so it smells like the beach and not the ocean. But this is how you make the Jamaican. You see the bubbles? It's still breathing. The minerals are still there and intact. And now I'm going to go ahead and mix the purple. Okay, so now we have the Purple Paradise in the blender. Okay, not a lot of water. Same thing. Okay. Put the top. It's not my coffee. My coffee is alkaline coffee. Blend. More water to that one. Doing the same thing like you do with the regular sea moss. It's a little darker. You know that the purple sea moss comes out a little bit darker. See? Nice and creamy. Purple sea moss, nice and creamy. Will gel perfectly. Okay? So then you transfer into your mason jar. See how creamy and nice it is? And then I'll get a little spatula and make sure I get everything up out of that blender against the walls. And now you have a nice batch of purple sea moss. And that was only maybe a half an ounce that you see here. A half an ounce of the purple sea moss that I soaked and made for demonstration purposes only. But it's nice and creamy. So this is the purple sea moss. Do the same thing. Apply the cheesecloth. Sit both of them in the refrigerator so that way they can sit overnight and gel solidly. This sea moss is much creamier. So as you can see, if you're having the purple sea moss has the same consistency, same look, same feel as the regular sea moss that Teapot Naturals now carry. So for the Jamaican sea moss, it's a little different. Here's the instructions. You can go to www.teapotnaturals.com to make your purchase at $4 per ounce for the pure Jamaican sea moss. And I've also posted a few pictures so that way you can see how the sea moss is harvested. You'll actually see my divers, okay, that's out in the Jamaican waters pulling for the sea moss and how it is sent and shipped to myself. Let me show you. So as you can see, here's the box that it comes in, Jamaica Post. I like for you guys to see because I know it's a lot of information that's going around here. And we want to just make sure that you guys can actually know where this is coming from and how is it coming to you at its most natural state. Here you have it. This is coming from Jamaica, where the sea moss is coming from. All right. So there you guys have it. Bless. And I hope this is helpful.